Hi, I'm Nicole.
And I'm Monique, and today we're going to be talking about our predictions for 2023 party trends.
I feel like in 2022 we did a lot of Studio 54.
That was a
and like
first thing that
1920s, like 1920s and Studio 54.
A lot of black, a lot of gold is what we did. Anyway.
Yeah.
Was our definitely biggest trend, Studio 54.
Definitely.
I think it was a little bit more neutral, a little bit more like neutral colours if we're speaking about weddings or parties and engagements.
And then I think towards the end of 2022, we got a little bit more into the disco scene, which is 100% what we're gonna see in like 2023, which both me and Lon.
But it definitely did start. It definitely did start in 2022.
Yeah. Popular themes for 2023 would be definitely disco, I think is a main one. But then kind of almost within disco, different variations of it.
Yeah.
Even like the inquiries that we've got recently for weddings, for corporates, for
mirror balls
everywhere.
Like with anything. With
literally.
Like I'm talking whatever colour you can picture, mirror ball is going somewhere in that.
Like this wedding I'm quoting at the moment, they literally want mirror balls going down the aisle.
Yeah, love it. Mirror balls everywhere. They're blowing up.
They are.
It's fun. We're both kind of on the same page, whereas I think 2023 is going to be big for colour. Like I said, like with, 2022, it was a little bit more laid back, a little bit more neutral. Yeah. I think this year the colour is just going to be crazy. Yeah. And it's not even one specific colour. I think it's just going to be colourful. A lot of
fluoro bright colours as well, especially tying in with that mirror ball kind of theme. Even like some greenery with like bright coloured florals, all kind of almost mixed around the mirror balls.
Yeah.
And I also think that tulle will be really big this year. Lots of different kind of
materials.
Yeah, really. Materials, I think, and different ways that you can use them, I think, within setups. The sequin panels.
Yeah,
and sequin panel.
Neon signs.
Neon signs.
They're definitely coming back.
Yeah, they are. And like we've seen a few kind of things with like doing sequin panel walls as like an entrance. So it's like the whole thing and then also like on the top. People are stepping like outside the box, I think, a little bit, which is fun.
I even think lighting. I think lighting is a big thing. Even like the neon strips, but also like LED, like the actual LED sticks. I think that is going to be a huge trend. I have seen that a lot on Pinterest, and I feel like anything that is blowing up on Pinterest is going to blow up in.
A lot of like the holographic material, which is that kind of like decoration by itself. You don't really need to do much to it because it kind of creates its own feel just because of the material that it is.
I think a lot of the materials are going to be introduced with either a display or with a centerpiece, a bar display. It could be like the holographic could be come as a menu, could come as a bar menu,
or an actual physical bar.
Photo walls as well. A lot of photo walls. When you're going to an event, that's really like a lot of the time now, clients want somewhere where their guests can go in front of a photo wall and take photos. So I think a lot of the materials like tulle or the sequin wall will be used for that.
Yeah, and then you can use them like within, like if it's on a photo wall, you kind of, for instance, you have some disco balls on the ground kind of scattered, and then you've got florals in there, and then you've got the tulle kind of like flowing around it. Or you can tie it, for instance, if you've got like a flower stand, which is basically like a metal frame, you use that as a centerpiece product. You can tie it to a corner, lots of different kinds of things really, like you can attach it in any way. And the tulle's kind of, it's stiff, so it holds its own a little bit.
We were talking about like a cowboy, cowgirl.
Oh yeah.
Cow.
Like a galactic, so it's like a disco cowgirl.
Yeah.
So it's funny because I actually did an event with this theme. It was very early 2022. And I remember when I got this inquiry and everyone in the office was like, what is that? Like we kind of had to make it up. And she showed us, like the birthday girl showed me some photos and it came together so well, but it was basically like disco shimmer.
It was like neon cowgirl.
Yeah, neon cowgirl, cowboy. So like we had silver metallic drape with like a with a cowboy neon sign. So it was like literally like a guy on a bucking horse, but it like in a neon sign. And then she had like hay bales on the ground, but then she had like fluoro cowboy hats and with like disco like sequins like scattered around them. I think that will become really popular as well.
I'm finding a lot of hens parties are doing the cowgirl, cowboy and disco, like so I think even them two mixed, even 90s is such a hit. So just even 90 themes in general.
It doesn't really matter like how many times you do a theme or a trend, but each time you want to make it a little bit more unique or a little bit different.
A little bit more unique to the client.
Exactly.
So yeah, I want to make sure that it's always changing.
Yeah, and like that's where we kind of, as an events company, and we have like an in-house stylist. If we have a client that wants to do Studio 54 again, or if they want to do 70s, and if, you know, we have all of our setups and our themes on our website, but like our stylist Danny, she can kind of almost get a bit creative sometimes and have a new take on it. So it's still Studio 54, but it's something new and something fresh, so it's like a little bit more unique to what the client wants. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think I never want mirror balls to ever go out of style. So if we can just keep that going, that'll be good.
Yeah. Can you let us know in the comments what your predictions are for 2023 and what you'd like to see this year?